Welcome back to ABCGH Spoilers channel. Today we will learn about the tangled web of secrets, alliances, and betrayals that are set to unfold in Port Charles on Tuesday, April 22, 2025. Get ready for a deep dive into the drama, as we unravel the intricate relationships and high-stakes decisions shaping the lives of your favorite General Hospital characters. The looming shadow of deception, Sasha and Jason's collision. In the heart of Port Charles, tension crackles between Jason Morgan and Sasha Gilmore Corbin. Jason, known for his stoic demeanor and unwavering loyalty, finds himself blindsided by Sasha's recent actions. The source of his outrage? A mysterious sum of $250,000 that Sasha acquired under questionable circumstances. As Jason demands answers, Sasha's evasiveness only fuels his suspicion. Ultimately, she confesses that the money came from Sidwell, intended to smooth things over with the deception ladies. This revelation not only shakes Jason's trust but also hints at Sidwell's growing influence behind the scenes. Delving deeper, this confrontation marks a pivotal moment for both characters. Jason's reaction is more than just anger, it's a reflection of his deep-seated need for honesty in a world riddled with secrets. Sasha, meanwhile, is caught between gratitude for Sidwell's help and guilt over the strings attached to his generosity. This storyline exemplifies the classic soap opera motif of moral ambiguity, where even well-intentioned actions can spiral into chaos. Marco's hidden past, truths unveiled to Lucas. Elsewhere, Marco Rios faces his own reckoning as he sits down with Lucas Jones. The air is thick with unspoken questions, chief among them, did Marco know Lucas's true identity when they first crossed paths in Miami? Lucas, ever the perceptive confidant, senses that Marco's reluctance stems from more than just embarrassment over his family ties. The revelation that Sidwell is Marco's father adds another layer of complexity, forcing Marco to confront not only his own insecurities but also the expectations that come with his lineage. This storyline delves into themes of identity and acceptance. Marco's struggle is one that resonates with anyone who has ever felt overshadowed by family secrets. His interaction with Lucas becomes a cathartic moment, allowing both characters to explore the delicate balance between honesty and self-preservation. The writers use this subplot to highlight the importance of confronting the past in order to move forward, a recurring theme in General Hospital's narrative tapestry. Alexis at a crossroads, Sidwell's persuasion and Diane's dilemma. Meanwhile, Alexis Davis finds herself at the center of a professional and ethical storm. Sidwell, ever the persuasive antagonist, approaches her with a proposition: hire Marco, or risk missing out on a valuable asset. His words are laced with both flattery and threat, leaving Alexis to weigh her options carefully. As she seeks counsel from Diane Miller, the stakes become even higher. Diane, fiercely protective of her law firm's autonomy, reminds Alexis that every decision carries consequences not just for the firm, but for the entire Port Charles community. This segment offers a nuanced exploration of power dynamics and loyalty. Alexis's predicament is emblematic of the challenges faced by women in leadership roles, especially when navigating the treacherous waters of corporate and personal interests. Diane's unwavering stance serves as a reminder that integrity must never be compromised, no matter how tempting the offer. The interplay between these strong-willed women adds a layer of sophistication to the episode's legal drama. Jordan's double life, accepting Sidwell's offer. On another front, Jordan Ashford's storyline takes a thrilling turn as she accepts a job offer from Sidwell, though her true intentions remain shrouded in secrecy. For Jordan, this is not just a career move, it's a calculated risk designed to bring down a dangerous adversary from within. Isaiah Gannon, her confidant and romantic partner, is visibly shaken by her decision. The tension between them reaches a breaking point, with Isaiah questioning whether love can survive in the face of such peril. This plotline explores the sacrifices inherent in undercover work and the toll it takes on personal relationships. Jordan's resolve to stop Sidwell, even at the cost of her own happiness, underscores her commitment to justice. The emotional fallout between her and Isaiah provides a poignant counterpoint to the episode's more action-driven scenes, reminding viewers that every hero's journey is fraught with personal loss. Carly and Sonny, old flames, new challenges. At the core of Port Charles's social scene, Carly Spencer and Sonny Corinthos find themselves drawn together once again by circumstance and shared history. With Sonny facing a serious heart condition and impending surgery, Carly's support becomes a lifeline. Their interactions are charged with nostalgia and unresolved feelings, hinting at the possibility of a rekindled romance, despite Carly's current relationship with Jack Brennan. Their bond is tested as they navigate Sonny's health crisis, with Carly assuring him that it's perfect and it will work. This moment of vulnerability opens the door for deeper connection, as both characters reflect on the choices that brought them here. The writers cleverly use Sonny's medical ordeal as a metaphor for the fragility of life and the enduring power of love, setting the stage for potential reconciliation. Jocelyn and Emma, a battle of wits and wounds. Not to be overlooked, the younger generation of Port Charles is embroiled in their own drama. Jocelyn Jax confronts Emma Scorpio Drake about her persistent rich girl jabs, sparking a candid conversation about privilege and perception. Emma's resentment stems from her own struggles with identity, challenging the notion that wealth equates to happiness. Their exchange is both biting and heartfelt, offering a fresh perspective on the pressures faced by teens in a world obsessed with status. This subplot serves as a microcosm of the broader societal issues tackled by General Hospital. By giving voice to the insecurities and aspirations of its younger characters, the show remains relevant to viewers of all ages. The writers deftly balance humor and pathos, ensuring that even the lightest moments carry emotional weight. The art of soap opera storytelling, intersecting lives and cliffhangers. General Hospital's enduring appeal lies in its ability to weave multiple storylines into a cohesive, ever-evolving narrative. Each episode is a mosaic of intersecting lives, where decisions made in one corner of Port Charles reverberate across the entire community. The show's signature use of cliffhangers ensures that viewers are always left wanting more, eagerly anticipating the next twist in the tale. This week's episode exemplifies the soap opera tradition of blending melodrama with social commentary. Whether it's the ethical dilemmas faced by Alexis and Diane, the romantic tension between Carly and Sonny, or the generational clashes embodied by Jocelyn and Emma, every storyline is imbued with depth and complexity. The writer's commitment to character development and thematic exploration keeps the show fresh, even as it honors its storied legacy. Behind the scenes, crafting compelling drama. Creating a compelling soap opera episode requires more than just plot twists and dramatic confrontations. It demands a keen understanding of character motivation, narrative pacing, and audience engagement. The writers of General Hospital excel at layering subtext and symbolism into their scripts, ensuring that every scene serves a larger purpose. By drawing on real-world issues and universal emotions, they create stories that resonate with viewers long after the credits roll. In analyzing this episode, it becomes clear that the true strength of General Hospital lies in its ensemble cast and the intricate web of relationships they inhabit. Each character is both a protagonist and an antagonist, capable of heroism and betrayal in equal measure. This moral ambiguity is what keeps audiences invested, week after week. Looking ahead, what's next for Port Charles? As the dust settles on another eventful day in Port Charles, one thing is certain: the drama is far from over. With secrets exposed, alliances tested, and new threats emerging, the residents of General Hospital must navigate a landscape where trust is a rare commodity. Fans can expect more twists, emotional reckonings, and unexpected alliances in the episodes to come. Next, we're diving deep into the tangled web of Port Charles, where every emotional tremor can set off a chain reaction of drama and intrigue. Buckle up as we unravel the latest developments, analyze the shifting dynamics, and explore the hidden motives that keep General Hospital's world spinning. A storm on the horizon, shadows and schemes. Port Charles is never short on secrets, but now, as Elizabeth Baldwin recovers from her traumatic car accident, the city's undercurrents are more dangerous than ever. Whispers in the corridors suggest that someone, perhaps an old adversary like Rick Lansing, may be poised to exploit Elizabeth's vulnerability. Rick, whose history with Elizabeth is as complicated as it is fraught, might see her weakened state as the perfect opportunity to settle old scores or manipulate her for his own ends. The threat isn't just physical, it's psychological, with Elizabeth's emotional defenses at their lowest ebb. In the world of soap operas, these moments of weakness are often the launching pad for new storylines, where a character's fragility becomes the catalyst for both danger and transformation. Let's consider the psychology at play. Soap operas thrive on the interplay of power, trust, and betrayal. When a character like Elizabeth is exposed, the narrative tension escalates. Will Rick act out of genuine concern, or is he orchestrating a comeback to reclaim lost influence? The ambiguity is intentional, inviting viewers to speculate and invest emotionally in every glance and whispered conversation. This is the essence of soap storytelling. The perpetual possibility that anyone can become an ally or adversary at a moment's notice. The crossroads of trust, Elizabeth's emotional struggle. As Elizabeth prepares to return home, her relationship with Lucky Spencer teeters on a knife's edge. Lucky has stepped up as her steadfast supporter, determined to help her heal both physically and emotionally. Yet, this renewed closeness is a double-edged sword. Elizabeth, fiercely independent by nature, finds herself increasingly reliant on Lucky's presence. This dependence stirs up a tempest of conflicting emotions, gratitude, affection, but also fear of losing her autonomy. Soap operas often use such dynamics to probe deeper questions about love and obligation. Is Elizabeth's rekindled affection for Lucky genuine, or is it a byproduct of her current vulnerability? The line between comfort and codependence blurs, and as Elizabeth grapples with these feelings, she risks either rekindling a true romance or sabotaging it out of self-preservation. The narrative tension here is palpable, as every interaction could tip the scales toward reconciliation or heartbreak. Analyzing this further, we see how soaps excel at drawing out the internal conflicts of their characters. Elizabeth's struggle is not just about her relationship with Lucky, but about her own identity. Can she accept help without feeling diminished? Will she allow herself to be loved, or will old wounds drive her to push Lucky away once more? These questions are explored through lingering close-ups and loaded silences, inviting viewers to interpret every nuance. Lucky's redemption arc, the weight of the past. Lucky's role in Elizabeth's recovery is more than just that of a caretaker, it's a chance for redemption. Years ago, he left Elizabeth at her most vulnerable, a betrayal that still haunts them both. Now, as he commits to helping her heal, he's not just tending to her wounds, he's seeking forgiveness and a second chance. His actions are driven by a complex mix of guilt, hope, and lingering love. In soap opera tradition, such redemption arcs are rarely straightforward. Lucky's efforts may be sincere, but they're also colored by the past. Elizabeth's growing dependence on him is both a comfort and a reminder of old pain. The audience is left to wonder, can Lucky truly make amends, or will history repeat itself? The stakes are high, as the outcome could redefine both characters' futures. From a narrative standpoint, this is classic soap opera territory. The writers use Lucky's journey to explore themes of trust, forgiveness, and personal growth. Each step he takes is fraught with the possibility of setback or triumph, keeping viewers invested in his fate. The interplay between past mistakes and present intentions creates a rich tapestry of emotion and suspense. Elizabeth's inner fortress, independence versus intimacy. For Elizabeth, the greatest battle may be the one within herself. She's always prided herself on her strength and self-reliance, but now, as she leans on Lucky, she's forced to confront her own vulnerabilities. This internal struggle is emblematic of the soap opera's fascination with character psychology. Is she protecting herself by keeping Lucky at arm's length, or is she sabotaging her own happiness out of fear? The tension between independence and intimacy is a recurring motif in soaps. Elizabeth's reluctance to fully trust Lucky is both a defense mechanism and a source of pain. If she pushes him away, she risks isolation. If she lets him in, she must face the possibility of being hurt again. The narrative lingers on these moments of indecision, using them to build suspense and deepen the emotional stakes. This analysis reveals how soaps use repetition and close examination to explore their characters' motivations. Elizabeth's journey is not just about recovery from a physical injury, but about healing old emotional wounds. The show invites viewers to empathize with her struggle, to see themselves in her dilemmas, and to root for her eventual triumph. The ripple effect, how one crisis shapes many lives. Elizabeth's ordeal doesn't exist in a vacuum, it sends shockwaves through the entire community of Port Charles. Friends, rivals, and even distant acquaintances are drawn into the drama, each with their own agendas and emotional investments. Soap operas excel at mapping these networks of relationships, showing how one event can reshape the lives of many. For instance, Rick's potential interference isn't just about his relationship with Elizabeth, it's a move in a larger game of power and influence. Lucky's actions are scrutinized by those who remember his past failures, while Elizabeth's choices become a litmus test for her own growth. The show uses these interconnected storylines to create a sense of perpetual motion, where every decision has consequences that ripple outward. This approach mirrors real life, where crises often reveal hidden alliances and rivalries. By focusing on the collective impact of Elizabeth's recovery, the show underscores the complexity of its world and the depth of its characters. The art of soap storytelling, cliffhangers and emotional resonance. What keeps viewers coming back day after day? It's the promise of the unexpected, the cliffhanger, the twist, the unresolved question that lingers at the end of each episode. Soap operas are masters of pacing, using every scene break as a mini cliffhanger to maintain suspense and emotional engagement. In General Hospital, the drama doesn't just unfold. It escalates, with each revelation setting the stage for new conflicts and alliances. The writers skillfully modulate the tempo, alternating between high-stakes confrontations and quieter moments of introspection. This rhythm keeps the audience hooked, always eager to see what happens next. Moreover, the show's use of close-ups and repeated analysis of character motivations invites viewers to become amateur psychologists, dissecting every word and gesture for hidden meaning. This technique not only deepens the emotional impact but also encourages a sense of intimacy between the audience and the characters. Invented insights. What if the tables turned? Let's imagine a scenario where Elizabeth, instead of retreating into vulnerability, decides to take control of her narrative. What if she uses her recovery as a springboard for personal transformation, surprising both Lucky and Rick with newfound resolve? Perhaps she seeks out therapy, starts a support group for accident survivors, or even confronts Rick directly, turning the tables on those who would exploit her. Such a twist would not only subvert expectations but also provide fertile ground for new storylines. Lucky might find himself struggling to adapt to Elizabeth's independence, while Rick could be forced to re-evaluate his own motives. The ripple effects could extend to the entire community, challenging old alliances and forging new ones. Conclusion: the never-ending story. In true soap opera fashion, the saga of Elizabeth Baldwin is far from over. Her journey home is just the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with uncertainty, hope, and the ever-present possibility of surprise. As Port Charles braces for whatever comes next, viewers can rest assured that the drama will continue to unfold, one twist at a time. Stay tuned to ABCGH Spoilers for more in-depth analysis, exclusive insights, and all the latest updates from the world of General Hospital. The story never ends, it only evolves, just like the characters we love to watch.